Well, all righty, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a special episode today here. We're going to be playing some Dominant Species Marine with our good friends and buddies, Tony from Tony's Board Life. How you doing, Tony?
Doing good, doing good. Looking forward
And
to
of
this.
course, Mike Butterjelly from GMT. Mike, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing swell.
Great. So I'm excited to try this. This is on my list of 10 games for my 2025 challenge.
Damn it, I knew I was helping you some way.
Yeah,
Dang it, I knew it. I knew there was a trick behind this.
Of course there is. Of course there is. So this was, I planned, I really wanted to. We played last year, we played Dominant Species with a couple people. And I was like, I really want to learn how to play Dominant Species Marine. So I'm going to put it on my list. It'll force me to find somebody. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this one out. We kind of went over the basics of it a little bit, but we'll talk just general terms here as we load up the game, which will be coming shortly to a theater near you. There we go. All right, the general overview of this game is basically we are all playing different species. Tony are the fishies.
Yep.
I am the coeliopods.
It's
the orange
cephalopods.
Cephalopods. Thank you. And Mike is playing the reptiles. Of course, Mike's playing the reptiles. And you're basically doing different actions on the player board to dominate your species and kind of remove the other species. And we're not going to go over every action. You'll see them as we play. But this is a very nice, easy, competitive, kind of screw your buddy over
friendly
kind of game. Yeah, very friendly game. No problems there. So, all right. So I think we're about ready to get started. And so who's going to go first here? It's going to be by reverse order, right? The fishies get to go
It's
first.
going to be by reverse order. Yep, turn order goes up, food chain goes down.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do first, so I get to go first. Yay. I maybe mistook that one. Anyways, so what I think I am actually going to do, I have to find out. I am actually going to go ahead and do some migration to get my species moved around. So I'm going to take my pawn, and I'm only going to put it on 2. And so I will move one of these here and one of these here.
Now, let me just right, so his just for rules, right? If he places this here, his next action point has to go lower than that.
It has to go lower than that. So he's locked himself out of all
I
this
forgot
stuff
about
up here.
that. Let me redo that. Let's take that back. I apologize for that one.
It's okay. We're learning. This is I should say this is a learning game. Mike's played a couple times, but it's been a while. I've never played and Tony's never played. So
I'm going to just go ahead and take the abundance then. And let's see here. What do I have right now? Currently, I have blue and green. So I will take this one right here. It's going to go right there. All right. There we go. So now I'm good. You are correct. I did totally forget about that, by the way.
Abundance, I
Let's
believe
see. So
abundance places it on the player board, right?
no. That's okay. Yeah. Oh no.
And yes,
Nope,
what
you're
you
right,
want
you're
if you
right.
want to make your species better is you want to adapt.
Adapt. Yeah. Okay.
You want to adapt this to add it to your player board if that's what you're
which
looking.
I think I'm okay. I can miss out on that other one, and we'll take the sun one. There we go. That's what I want. Thank you very much, guys. I'll get it.
That's okay, man. I mean, it's like I said, it's a learning game. We don't expect anyone to be professional yet. Phoenix Night. Hang on. Phoenix afternoon, just getting some rest between streams today. Yes, he's been busy. Richard Kerr, hello, Richard. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. We do appreciate it. All right, next in the hierarchy is me. which is me. So abundance is going to take these and put them on the board. The
Yep.
advantage of that is you would get to score. You would get to score those territories based upon, your species.
Plus, you could move. Plus, you can move into them and survive.
Right.
Remember, to be able to survive, you need to have one of the elements on Earth that matches your elements on your board.
I am going to go into abundance. I think that is a wise decision for the Coelovads.
I know you did that on purpose.
And we like snails. We love eating the snails. The snails are all about us. So we're going to put the snails out there. We're going to put them. Where are we going to put snails? So we put snails over here. Where do we want to put snails? Over here. Where are we going to migrate to? Maybe over here. Anybody else like snails out there?
I can't eat them. I'm allergic to shellfish, and that would be considered that. So
Mike's got sun and whatever those other things are. Sponge. Okay, I've got snails and sponges, and Tony's got plankton and whatever that is. That seaweed, the green one. Algae. Yeah. Is that what that is?
Yeah, algae. Yep.
All right, Mr. Reptile Man.
Go in there. All right, you're going there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with some sponge.
He likes the spongies. Nice. And so basically we're going to be doing this, putting our pawns out until you decide to drag them all back. When you drag them all back, you're done for the round, and then everyone else finishes, right? That's the general process we're going to be using.
So what's going to happen is we're going to keep going. Remember, you have to retrieve, which is at the bottom of the action thing, and it is a free action. You don't have to put a pawn down, and you just retrieve all of your pawns off of the board. Or you are placing a pawn. If you do a retrieve, you will move your cube over here from left to right. And then once all these are filled up on the right, we're going to do a reseed where all of this stuff's going to change over here. We're going to change the board over here.
Yep. Okay.
Continue doing it. Placing, retrieving. Placing, retrieving. And every time this is full, we're going to do a reseed.
Right.
Okay, so now it's back to me, if I remember right.
You are correct.
It is.
Okay, let's take a look here.
So
I can basically do speciation. Yep.
Grow your species on the different territories.
Okay, yep. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do speciation. And you can probably guess which one I'm going to go to.
The plankton.
The plankton one, yep.
Okay. So you're going to choose this. And you can go here, here, and here.
And depending on the type of tile, gets you the how many can go on.
Two on the reef, 3 on the sea map, 4 in the ocean.
Yep.
I can get quite a few species out.
Up to those numbers. You don't have to take them all if you don't want to.
Yep. 1, 2.
Yep. Tony is just creating a massive horde of whales there.
Of course, I'm going to put 3 out here.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of things here. So, and then I'll put my 2 on the reef as well, because in case somebody decides to try to. There we go. All right.
All right. I am going to bring my second pawn. Bring it up to the top here.
Oh, Technic? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Never mind. Go ahead.
I am going to adapt my species. We're going to adapt to more sponges. We like sponges, so we're going to grab more sponges. So now we're going to be 2 and 2. 2 shellfish, or 2 snails and 2 sponges. Are there sponges?
It actually
Yellow?
doesn't
Yeah.
say, surprisingly enough. I was looking in the rule book, and there's actually
Oh my God,
there's
we
6
gotta
types
find
of
out what
elements. And that's all it says.
there's 6 elements. Yes.
Yeah, they actually don't say what the elements are. Really? Well, at least I can't find it. It probably does someplace, but I'm reading about the elements, and it just says, oh, here we go. Sun, worms, plankton, gastropods, sponges, and algae.
Oh my God.
Sponges.
All right. So, well, now we know.
Gastropods.
Yeah, that's what
gotta
those
be,
are. Those
though.
snails are gastropods. Yep.
Gastropods.
Yes,
Oh yeah, those sound really good.
Mhm.
All right, I'm done,
Okay,
Mike.
my turn.
It's your turn, I believe.
All right, let's see here. I think I will spirit. Oh, we're in a dogfight here. What do you think?
Ooh, somebody's just not very happy.
Nope. All right. Now, one of my pawns.
Dominant species marine is going
Yeah.
on. I am shocked, I say, says Extra Squeaky.
I think I will.
Oh, speciate the sponges. That makes sense. You got quite a few out there.
Do I want to speciate them or the sun?
Oh, the sun
I
you
think
wanted,
the
you'd only have
sun.
access to. Oh, I guess either way you only have access to 3. Oh no, because you can do more with because you have this one right here, so you'd be able to
Yeah.
do this one.
Yeah, you just
this one.
choose an element, and then you get the 3 that touches that element. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do sun.
it's gonna do this.
So land is 1, grass is 2. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2,
Yep.
and 2. 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Move them now. 1, 2.
We're all fighting over the coral reef.
Well, the reef's got isn't the reef a pretty good scoring one?
Yeah, it's a 6.
Yeah,
It's a
really-
6.
There's the
Yeah.
scoring. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 6, 3, and then 2. So that's a pretty powerful one for
Yep.
sure. So I don't like you guys gaining all these species. That's not very nice, I'm telling you.
Okay, it's back to me. Let's see here.
You can pass if you want. Just end your turn. Retrieve all your pawns. Get them all back.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not really thrilled about the ones. I was gonna Wanderlust, but I'm not really thrilled about those. I still think I'm gonna go ahead and do a Wanderlust and start exploring out. So we put one here. And then I'm going to go through this step by step. Place an available large tile. So I'm going to go ahead and take the sea or grass or whatever that is. We're going to put it there. And then we flip the next tile. Oh, more sand. Really? Okay.
More sand.
Gain bonus VPs for tile placed plus the number of adjacent tiles of the same terrain type. So I will you use the chart down here. So you include the
Yep.
one you place plus the extra one. So I will get 3 victory points. So my fishes
You will.
will go up to 3. Woohoo!
Tony's winning. Game over.
All right, I'm out of here. I quit.
You
I may place one of the available elements on there. Well, I think what I'll do is I will place the sun here, since I have sun.
like that.
And in
Really?
food
Like that.
chain orders, players may move any number of their adjacent species onto the new tile. So I actually would go first.
No. Food chain order?
Food chain, yep, food chain order.
That's not you.
That's
Oh,
Mike.
it's
That's
not turn
me.
order, food chain order.
Yeah.
Sorry. Come on.
It's
I
okay.
might lock that. I'm going to lock that. There we go.
Yeah. Is it cock? No, it's on another tile, Tony. Hang on just a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna unlock it.
Oh, okay. It's slightly off. Okay, got it. There we go. That's close enough.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Now I'll unlock
Now lock it. Yep.
Food chain order always goes top to bottom.
Top to bottom. Yep. So that would be you,
So
Mike.
I'll
You get to go
move
first.
I'll move one over
Okay,
there.
Jester, you don't have any adjacent, so and I do, so I'm going to move one over here as well. And that
Okay.
is that one. Oh, I can move any number.
You can move any number. You can move all
Yes.
3 of those guys in there.
I'm just going to
You can-
move 2. Let's put it that way. I'll just move 2. All right.
Because when you go for domination, just think about this later. Domination is going to be your number of cubes
Mhm.
multiplied by the elements that you have.
Yep.
So you got 1 sun. So you're going to have 2 times 1 is 2 points. Mike's also going to have 2 points because he's got 1 times 2 because he's
Yep.
got 2 suns. So right now,
Now, if it was me and I dominated the sun right now, I would have 1, 2, 3 times 2. I would have 6 points. Because here's a sun. I'm adjacent to this sun. I'm adjacent, and I'm adjacent. Tony did the sun. He would have here, and he would have here.
you would have 8 points. You're adjacent.
And
You got 4 guys adjacent to suns.
and here and here. I have 2 suns on my reptile, so I'm going times 2.
times 2, but you have 4 locations that are adjacent. So 4 times 2 is 8.
Yeah, let's make sure we're doing that correctly. It is the claim 1.
Domination.
This is domination, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not actually he would dominate the sun, but that'd be it. And he could claim the special pawn, but he wouldn't get any victory points for it. If I remember.
You dominate an element if you exceed its current target. The number multiplied. Okay.
Yeah, there's no VP, there's no victory points for domination. You just get that extra pawn.
Yeah.
You get to dominate that thing.
Right.
Page 7 talks about
Yeah.
domination.
Yes, you're right. You're right, Jester. I have 1 here, 1 tile here, 1 tile here, 1 tile here, which would be 4 tiles.
Right. Times the 2 suns. So 4 times 2 is 8. So you would move up 8 on the. You would move the sun up 8 points on the
Yeah.
track down here. Yeah.
Yep, and then he'd get the extra point and stuff like that. So
Yep.
or the extra pawn.
I just
sorry.
want to make sure we're all on the right page. Again, this is a learning game. We're all learning, but we're all using a
And
little bit of what we know to help out one another. That's the best. That's the best kind of game to learn. Is I know a few things, Tony knows a few things, Mike knows a few things, and we're all helping one another learn the game.
So is it your turn, Chester?
Yeah, Tony, are you done?
Yep,
with
I just
your-
finished. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So, yep, I guess it goes to me then. And I don't like the fact that you guys are putting all your little cubes on the board and just leaving me stranded out there by myself. The Celio fans have to find their own way. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. I am going to choose this element right here. So I'm going to put the kelp forest. There is 2 in the kelp forest. The coral reef.
2,
2,
2,
2,
1.
1. Okay, so I'm going to get 5 guys out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 up there. 2 here. 2 here, and I'm done. Done, done, done.
All right, Mike, what are you going to do here?
Oh, he's up to no good. He's already in his head calculating some things.
I'm already liking this, by the way.
That's
We've
okay.
only played not even a full turn technically, and I've already liked this. So I guess they're rounds more than turns here because the turn can vary. It's a varied length term or whatever. So, yep. But yeah, definitely the nice player aids that they have. There's like only 4 player aids plus the rules on this because your chart here actually has all your actions on there. So that's pretty cool.
I think I'm going to speciate one more time.
What? You can't do that. That's not legal.
It's cheating.
He's cheating.
Jester,
That's
since
cheating.
you've played them both and kind of have an idea, is there much difference between the other one, or are they like they're totally different games?
They're
Yes.
the other one. You put all your pawns out, and it doesn't matter where you put them.
Okay.
And then it just go through all your pawns. There is
Okay.
none of this like going from top to bottom thing.
Okay. So they do make you kind of think a little bit on this one, a little bit, you know.
Yep. The other one has species all have set powers. I do like the fact that we all have like random powers now, which is super
Okay.
cool.
That is cool. I always like randomization in some aspects and some things.
Right.
So
Right.
I have 2, 2, 3.
2, 2, 3. That's just broken, man. That is just
so he's all on the sponges. He's trying to get into my little world down here.
3, 2, and
2.
Yeah, we're going to do on this sponge
We're
right
gonna
here.
select this sponge right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the seamount is giving him 3. The seagrass is giving him 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the coral reef is giving him 2. Oh, he's dominated the coral reef. Look at him. He's just, oh my God. 2, 4, 6, 7.
It's everywhere.
He's everywhere is right.
Okay, that's it for
Okay, so back to me.
the reptiles.
Oh, okay. What am I going to do now?
Which way do I go? Which way do I go?
You're going to surrender, sir. You are going to surrender.
Not really. Don't have much left. I can do tectonic, which is interesting. I think it's victory points off of that. I can go to competition.
Competition where you can start knocking out enemies' units.
I think we might do that just for, let's see, I've got 2 pawns left. Let's have some fun. Let's go into the seamount area.
Uh-oh.
So I can, in this case, select the tile you occupy that matches the action space tame. Eliminate X, as X is the species value. So is that the one that's the number that
3? Yep. You're going to
Yep.
kill 3 of his units off.
Yep. So sorry, Mike.
That's okay. This is a war game.
With the species. Yeah, you want to
You get this one
there
too.
you go. I'll grab the last one. I'll put it down here for you.
Now those don't go to my board. Those don't go to my board. Those go to out of.
Yep,
Where's
they go to deleted.
Why don't we
Okay. That works.
Because there are things that we can get back out of there.
So when you eliminate, do they ever come back or?
There's a couple cards
no,
you can get.
unless-
Well, I mean, in the other edition, there was cards you can get to bring them back, but normally they're out for good. Because you got to think of it, your guys are eating the other guys, so they're gone. Yeah.
Which makes sense that the fishes would eat the mini reptiles as they're growing.
Yes. Your big swarm of whales is eating out the little reptile. All right, my turn. All righty, ready for this? Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. We are going to Wanderlust.
Yeah,
over here.
Yep.
What's over here?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's over there. My bad.
Yep. And then you take the cards. Which card are you going to take there, Jester?
I'm going to take.
You have some options here: sand or that.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to put that right there.
I'm going to lock this.
Come on over there, you jerk. I put that back on top, and then I get one of these little token pieces.
You may face one of those.
Which one would I like to do is the question. Maybe this one? Yeah, probably that one. Have some variety there. And then we in food species order, you can move in there. Mike, would you like to move in there?
Well, hold on, Jester. You need to get your bonus VPs, so you get 3 VPs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
3
move your.
VPs.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. What am I? I'm these guys.
Yep.
Oh, I'm tied with Tony. Tied.
Yep.
Yes.
And then don't forget to flip over this other Wanderlust tile.
Oh, I don't want to. It's probably going to be really good. Oh,
it is really good, actually. Well, the only nice thing is nobody can go into that final spot because it has to be a special token. So
I am not going to. Oh, that's up here. No, I'm not going to migrate.
You're not going to migrate, he says. I will migrate a single little celiofad up there. Celiopod, whatever they are.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to take the one up there. Yeah, that's fine. All right, my action's done, Mike. Uh-oh. What's he doing?
Oh, he's going to do the same thing I did to him.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. These guys are just killing off one another, just eating them all.
Well, that would make sense that, fish in the, what is that? Seagrass meadows. So, yeah, reptiles eating them. Yeah, that'd make sense. We got some dinosaurs digging some fish.
I was willing to play a friendly game.
It's all friendly. Anybody that gets too serious don't need to be playing. That's the way I feel.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, back to me. Well, let's see here. What do I have here that would be? There's nobody on the sand. Land. Evolution does not make sense. I guess I need to look at the evolution cards to see if there's anything. Select the tile.
Yeah, the evolution is only to basically get the cards.
Yeah. Okay. Every tile. That frequency is not a bad one either. Place up to 1 new species from your gene pool onto every tile that already contains one.
Ooh, yeah,
that's actually pretty good. And that one, I would have to do that on the hydrothermal vent. Let's go for it. Let's give it a try. We can't do anything until we actually
don't have
play anything. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You be careful on that one because you don't have anything on the hydros.
Okay, so
you have to get the card But there's a rule about
Okay, let's see here. So that's evolution.
Evolution. All right, let's look
If you have a
that up.
thriving species, you must play one at. Oh, okay. Oh, it says you must play. If you have a thriving species, you must play an evolution card, then choose the next slot occupy in the order or number below.
you have to have like a species on the card.
Oh, you have to have a species on that
you
card.
get up.
Ew.
Yes.
So basically,
We could go to rules.
Technically, no. What you're doing is you're choosing a tile to score. You can choose a tile to score somebody else. You don't have to score where you have,
Yes.
but you're technically scoring a
You-
tile.
That is true, but we're talking about getting the card. Believe you must occupy. The chosen card must occupy a slot in the below. Okay, we know that. I think let's look at the rule
yep, that's
book
what
real
I'm.
quick.
That's what I'm.
I think you have
That's oh, it's evolution. Where's the evolution card?
The tile being scored is the tile with the vent. If the tile being scored is a terrain other than the vent, the animal with the second highest number species gains the number. If the tile being scored is land, kelp, reef, or sunmount, the animal with the third highest gets the third scoring.
Yep. Okay, got it. Once choosing the tile, if it has been scored, if the active player have at least one thriving, non-endangered species on that tile, you must select and resolve one face-up evolution card. So it does say, if you have an active, it says you have to. You may only choose that card that occupies the number of slots.
So if you were to do those, there'd be nothing. Nobody would score anything.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't even pull a card either. So
you couldn't pull a card.
Yep, that's okay. Yep, that makes sense. If you, as an active player, have at least one thriving on a species tile, you must select. Okay,
Yes.
so that's the only way too. It's not a I can. Okay, so the only one that if I did evolution, I would have to do basically the coral reef because it's the only one I have.
It was resolved.
No ocean. Ocean.
There's no ocean down here.
Oh, there's no ocean there.
Yep.
Right. There's two vents.
So the coral reef is the only one, and that would only allow me to get either this one or this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There's the coral reef. You could try the coral reef.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that's a thing. I'd only get to choose one of these two, and one of either
Correct.
of these two.
You would only
don't
get to choose
really,
one of those two. Correct.
yeah,
Yes.
these really don't.
So yeah, unfortunately, like 4 and 5 are vents, which are very hard to get to this early in the game.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do a domination. And so domination is claim the special pawn of the dominant power pawn. So basically, I will go for plankton, of course.
Okay.
Okay. I will get so this one will be okay, let's see here.
So how many cards are you adjacent to plankton?
One, 2, 3.
2, 3
Mhm.
times 3
is 9.
is 9.
So my plankton control marker goes right here.
Hold on. I think you put the wrong marker there.
Or is that my control marker? Oh, that's mine.
goes-
That's right. That one goes there.
to you. And then we fought.
Yep,
there it
got
is.
That one goes there. Okay.
That goes there. That reminds everybody that you own that.
Yeah, I
And then
was
you
going to say
take
you put
that
that
and then-
marker
Down here.
in front
Yep.
of you.
Saying that you
Yep.
control it. Yep.
And now you have that to spend on your next.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't have to do a retrieve yet.
Okay, you all done?
Yeah, that's it for the domination.
Okay, what am I going to do now? I don't like any of these choices, to be honest. What's the tectonics again?
That's where you place one of the vents.
You get to place a vent.
Vent or a geyser. The geysers go on the land, the vents go on the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, smoke will slow down.
Because.
All right, I want to look up something really quickly on migrating. Conduct a migration action. Select X of your animals. X is the number of cubes associated with the space. Migrate them into an adjacent tile. Right, but I can move up to 2 spaces because I'm awesome. Right. All right. I will migrate, I believe. And we might as well migrate 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I want to do this? 3 and 3 or 4 and 2? I guess 3 and 3. That's fine. All right, I'm just migrating, and the only reason I can move 2 spaces because I have a special ability. Oh, plus I get a +1 value, but I don't need the +1 value because I don't have that many species out there. And that's because of my special ability. Your species may migrate up to 2 spaces each. So that's why I was able to move 1, then 2. Okay, I'm done, Mike. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to. I am going to do evolution on land. I'm going to score this tile right here. Purple will get 8. Orange will get 4.
Yeah.
And
2, 3. I
have to take the bottom card, I believe.
Yes, you only can do the bottom card.
Yeah. Okay, select a tile. Move all species there onto 1 or more adjacent tiles. 1 or more
basically can move a bunch of species off and maybe get them all killed off because they can't feed. Because in the end of the round, you're going to have to feed all your guys.
No, that's not true.
It's not true?
I don't believe so. Only time that's going to happen is when these cards come out on the extinction. Go to the very last page of that book right there. It'll tell us what we're going to do when we do a reseed. So reseed, we're going to do this over here. During a reseed event, perform the following activities in order. Remove all elements from Earth that are surrounded by 3 vent tiles. Perform a regeneration action. Then put all the elements in the regen. So
back in the bag.
Okay. Over there on the side. Slide all elements and adaptation down. Put all elements in the depletion, wanderlust. Slide autotrophs in abundance. Put all terrain. Draw 4 elements and put them back out. Draw a terrain card random for each 3. Draw 1 terrain marker. The competition. Draw 5 terrain cards at random. Place them for the evolution. Reset the cubes. That's it. See this over here, this extinction? This is on the cards. During an extinction event, eliminate all endangered species.
Okay, that's how you get
species.
I got it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's a little bit different than the other game. Yep, I got you. Yep. So you got to play these. You got to play these domination events, and then have and then
Well,
and then you when you do that,
no, when they enter play. So like I have to take this card. So I'm gonna take this card right here. These are all gonna slide down. We're gonna pull one out on top. And if it has this extinction on it, anybody who's endangered could be removed from the
okay, I
game.
got you. I see how it
So-
goes. Okay, I got you. All right. That's completely different
So
than the other game.
I-
But yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Very yeah. So you like sponges and you like that.
I do like the
stuff.
fact that it's different enough from the other game that it's not just a rehash
A
or a
rehash.
It's
Yeah.
very,
retheming of the game. Yeah.
it's very. So this is the things that I like better. I like this game better than the other one, and these are the reasons why. Just for me, I like the way that these cards work over here with the existing stuff, and then these extinctions
And survival.
and
Survival's the other one.
and survival. So you never know when one of those will come out and screw you, right? If you're endangered in the other game, you could kind of manipulate yourself this way. A little bit of chaos
Yeah.
there, and I love the way
Yeah.
this works.
You can't plan
I
on killing other guys off by just moving their cubes or moving their resources.
Yeah,
You have to wait until the card
No.
actually comes in. That's different for sure.
and I like the way that this works, where you can't place above yours. You have to be very particular. The other thing that I really like different than this game is you immediately do the action. In the other game, Tony, you put all the
Yeah,
pawns
yeah.
out.
You
And
put
then
all
you
your
start to
pawns and then you
pop
just
and
go
rip
from top to bottom.
Okay, gotcha.
and you start doing things. This you're doing so much all the time.
Yeah.
It makes the game feel. I don't know. For me, it's a better feel.
I get what you're saying.
All right, so
I haven't played the other one,
So
so
I
I
gotta
kind of
do
want to do
this.
that. I have that one too, so I want to play that one too, just to really get a good feel for the
I'm
two.
gonna choose this tile right
Okay.
here, and I'm gonna move everything off of here. The gesture's going this way. I am going here, 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 here. And
Wow,
I am going.
That has completely changed the game. That is for sure.
Oh yes. And now Tony. Let's see. What does Tony have?
Tony only eats plankton
Yeah.
and sun, green.
He's safe everywhere. No, he's
Yeah, the
not.
sands over there, you would kill them off if you moved them over there.
Now with my special one, do I have to restart, or can I put that anywhere with the special
You're
one?
You just play it anywhere. So this is where
Okay.
you can play it. You cannot bump out any other specials.
Okay.
You can play it on any special tile here,
Okay.
and you may also bump somebody's if you want to take something that's, and then
Gotcha.
give that back to them, and then they can play it on their turn.
All right.
This goes to discard, which I'll just put.
And if you put it on the little piece that has your little token on it, you get a slight bonus as well.
Oh, okay.
on the special, you get a bonus on these.
Yeah, you get like a special bonus if you put it on these spots.
Yep, I got
So
you.
that
I already see what I'm going to do.
Oh,
It's a survival event.
look
So,
at that.
During
Wow,
a
that
survival event, make sure the player having the most species on vent tiles is in possession of the survival card.
nobody.
Nope.
So,
If they're
nothing.
okay, yep.
But this one is select a tile that
Well,
your animal occupies.
But the thing
remove
is it's like make sure the player having the most species on the vent tile is possession of the survival card. If there is a tie species, no player receives the card. The owning player, if any, then scores bonus VPs on the time. So
Right. Nobody's here, and
Yep.
nobody's here.
so the card doesn't get taken then.
Right, and nobody gets a score.
So when this comes out, then basically if somebody's on the vents, then they get
Yep.
that card.
They get if you have the most on all of the vents, you get the card and you get to immediately score it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so what like this card was select a tile that your enemy occupies, remove one element from that tile, and eliminate one species on that tile. So you get that plus the scoring as well. Interesting. But nobody's on vents. Okay.
I'm-
All right. So thank God we didn't
I'm
have
sorry.
the survival event.
What did you just read?
Well, what it says is during the
Oh. No, not that card. You get this card right here.
Oh, you get the survival
survival.
card. Oh, okay, got it.
You get the survival card and then do what the survival card says.
Oh, got it. Now I understand. I understand now. I thought for
Okay.
some reason you got that card that was pulled up, but no.
No,
Okay.
no. If someone's to take this card, you get to do this.
Okay.
This one on each of your occupants.
Yeah.
read
No,
that one.
I understand. I didn't realize that I misread it. So I didn't.
We
The
probably
survival card is
probably
this
should
one
read
right here.
these.
Yep.
We probably should read these. So this one, fecundity, that's a weird word. Place up to, can someone move their blue hand?
Oh, that's me.
Place up to one new species from your gene pool into every tile already containing one of your species. So, this is the rabbit tile. So you can just start populating. The next one is select a tile, remove X elements from that tile where X equals the slot this card came from. So you could remove this from a card on this one.
All right. So I've got my special one. So I'm going to go into the migrate over here
Okay.
for the special. And that means I can move all of them. It's infinite. So I'm going to take all my cubes and move them all back into the reef.
Okay. Now it is orange.
Jester's turn.
I
Yep.
will pass, so I'm going to go to the top of the chain over there.
No. You come right here, which tells us that you've passed.
And you're
So-
taking all your stuff back.
You get all your stuff back. Now, let's say we continue playing and you need to get your stuff back again. You're already here. You don't have to move this. You just do a pass action and get all your stuff back again. If I move over here, so let's say I move over next turn, and then the following turn, Tony moves over. At that moment, we reseed, and then everybody moves back over here.
Well, that was a
We
nice
would
button
move-
they got there for you, Jester.
Mhm.
That's a nice button they put in there. Retrieve pawns. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
You don't have to. You can just hit that button. They come back.
Oh,
Okay.
There's a reseed button here too. That means
I can't
no
wait to push
problem.
it, but I'm not. We're not going to do that until it's.
well, it's time. I know.
Yeah.
It may explode the table.
Yep.
Okay,
All right,
so-
Mike, you're up.
I'm up. I have 0 left.
Yep.
So I need to do the same. So I'm moving over. And I have retrieve. Oops, sorry. That was the wrong one. That one. There we go. They're all back. And that's it for me.
Okay,
And Tony.
and I'm going to have to do the same as well. So I'll move
So
here.
Yeah, and retrieve them. And now we have to do a reseed. Let's just look at the back of this again. Yeah. So we have to
I just
do
want to
this
hit the button. I want to see what goes through.
Go for it. Go for it, Tony.
Okay.
Hey, looky there. It did it.
Yeah, there was an error
Moved
message
us all
popped
back.
up at the top, though.
Well, hopefully that doesn't
Well,
kill us.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
here is eliminated species. Go up here. Look, found a place for them. Purple.
Oh,
Drop them in that
there you
bag.
go. Okay.
How many? All righty. So go ahead and take a look at the new board. We have these guys out here. Now, autotropes. We're going to read up on autotropes. You can place them. Oh, I'm not sure how this works. I forget.
You can swap elements in the autotroph box with one on a matching geyser or smoker vent tile, or remove one matching element from the matching vent tile.
Okay, so if you chose this, you'd be down here. You could remove one or exchange one for one of these in
Well,
here.
that's not going to mean too much because we don't have anything on those tiles right now.
And then depletion we'll do next time, but I believe if one of these makes it down here, well, let's just do depletion real quick too.
Yeah, depletion
Remove
could be very
one
important.
element from any tile. So if you were to do these two come down here, you go there, and you chose like green, you could take the green one
Okay,
off.
yep. Regression.
So here's our that we can place on our boards. Regression. This is to save you from losing some of these. So if anybody has a blue or a green on their like
Actual tokens.
actual tokens, none of us have any of those. So they're actually not going to hurt us now. But if we had, I think you could put one of your cubes here to protect. You can say, oh, this one's not going to get eliminated, I believe.
Yeah, so regression triggers follows. For each type presented in the regression box, every animal without a cube on regression of a section is removed one element disc of the same type from the animals. That's during the reset, when the reseed event. So it has to do with the reseed event. So
yeah, and
Yes.
you can have your default elements removed. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Same as the other one. Okay.
Our speciations are, oh God, Wanderlust.
Oh my God! Talk about craziness.
You know, Tony.
Yep. Too bad I
And-
don't have any like ocean down here, but yeah.
Oh, evolution, you do. Ocean, mount.
Yeah,
land,
now I'm like, I see that evolution. I'm like, woo. Luckily, I'll get back to that. So, but it is, so that was my turn that we reseeded. So, Jester, it is your turn actually.
Yes.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, because we reseeded on my turn.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So we don't restart over?
Oh, we just keep playing.
Just keep going, he says.
Then,
All
yep,
right.
proceed next to the next animal's turn. Yep.
I get first option then, huh?
Yeah, so you're never locked into that, which I like.
Okay, well, I was thinking. Now I have to rethink. I was thinking. Oh
Well,
my
I'm
God!
glad I
what
can
am
make
gonna
you think,
do?
Jester.
I'm sorry.
Worlds.
All right. So, All right. I think I'm going to take. I'm going to put my little token up here. I'm going to put abundance out there. We like abundance. Abundance are good.
What are you going to place and where?
That's another question. That's a great question. Don't know. Yeah, I'm actually not going to play that. I'm going to play it in a adaptation, I think.
Okay. What are you going to take to your card?
That is another great question. God, you are asking the right questions, Mike. I'm going to take more snails. Although probably shouldn't have done that. But all right, I've already done it. I'm not going back.
You can go back if you
No,
want.
no, I'm good. If you learn, you only learn from your mistakes, man.
There you go. I will put something out on the old planet. I'm done.
Okay, I am also going to go up there too, Mike, and I'm going to take a green and put it right here.
Oh, you guys are too fast.
That's
Way
me.
too fast for me, man. Holy crap. Stop doing that nonsense. um
Sorry. Gotta go mute.
Too blue. I can't do that. Pink is terrible. The sun is terrible. We're gonna put out some speciation. Is that I go next to the piece, right? Yeah, okay. Speciation. We're gonna speciate next to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Everyone loves the sun. I'm gonna choose. Ooh, that's a good question. What am I gonna choose? I'm gonna choose this one right here, this sun. So seagrass gives me 2, coral reef gives me 2, and the land gives me 1. So another 5 guys. Okay, I'm done. I'll just put my guys out there. So 2 here, 2 in the coral reef, and 1 there. Okay.
Okay, Mike, your turn.
Just to do what I wanted to do. Now I have to rethink.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. If you are in the chat, say hello and say hi to everyone. Of course, we're playing Dominant Species Marine by GMT Games. And of course, I'm being joined by Tony from Tony's Board Life and Mike Berticelli, part of the GMT family and designer of Wolfpack. I don't know if I mentioned that. And we're going to be playing Wolfpack on Tuesday, Mike. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. We are going to go Tuesday. We're going to have Cardboard Commander. Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
question for you. Well, I guess question for you, Chester. Do we want to just play a single patrol, not do any of the campaign stuff? If we want to do that, that'll be easy. Or we could continue with Tony and my campaign. If that's okay with you, Tony.
I'm up for Cardboard Commander is supposed to be joining us, so I mean, I don't know if he might have a specific thing he would like to do. I don't care, but
okay, we'll ask him. We'll make that decision.
I can email him maybe tonight and see what he has to say.
Right, Tony, you don't care if we continue with.
What was that? Sorry.
Do you care if we decide to do campaign that we continue on the one that you and I?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, definitely go ahead. Soccer season's starting up, so my schedule all of a sudden got full again.
Okay, I'm going to. Damn it, I don't like my choices right now too much. I'm going to.
Yeah, these are some terrible draws. Who hit that button? It was Tony again.
It was,
Tony,
and you can tell.
don't ever let Tony
Look
hit
at
the
all
button,
the. Yeah, I
man.
know. Look at all the great plankton all
Wow.
over the place.
Crazy.
Yeah. Great plankton. Just great. I'm going to play another Sponjola.
You're gonna be Sponjola, man.
All right, done.
Okay.
I can't be fun. I can be.
Oh man. Let's see here. I feel like speciation is something I need to do, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, 4. So let's see. What is it? So it's 3. What is it? 3, 2, and 2. I can get out.
Where'd you go, Tony?
Speciation here, here, and here.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a 2. Oh, yeah, 2, 3, 4. You chose.
Oh,
you
yep, 2,
chose,
3, 4. Yep.
Right. You chose plankton. So yeah, 2, 3, 4.
Got my pot of whales going on here.
Damn, that's a shame. That is a shame. Hmm. 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 My turn. Are you done, Tony?
Yep,
Okay.
done.
I don't like any of these options, man. Man, oh 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 man. And I can't eat that. I cannot eat that. Dang, 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 dang. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I gotta read up a rule because I'm not 100% sure how this works. Oh, that's just removing enemies. All right. I'm going to come down here and gosh, this is just terrible, man. What's evolution give me?
Points. You
No,
score.
no.
You can score
You
tiles.
score different tiles, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not
Yeah,
in
you
any
score
ocean.
different
The
types.
mount is not going to be good for me, and the land
And-
wouldn't be good for me.
And get a card if you.
All right, I guess we're gonna migrate and try and get some into some better territories, I guess. Um, or migrates. So migration is it just one space you can choose?
You can choose. You can move up to 5 of your pawns. 5 of your pawns anywhere.
Species anywhere. All right, anywhere on Earth. Yeah. Okay, and I could move them all over the damn place. Because all right, we're gonna move 1 there, 2 there, 3 there,
3.
Hmm. 3, huh? 2 more. Do I want to expand out?
Actually, you have 3 more. I think you get a +1.
Oh, because of my because of my seasonal migration. You're right. I probably don't want to move that many though. Maybe I want to expand out, but I don't need you guys eating them all either. So you guys are known to be eating a lot of people, so that's not good for me. I think I'm just gonna move those guys there, and I'll be done. I guess I'm done. What a bummer.
All right. I will also migrate, and I can do 3. 1. 2. 3. Done.
Jody, it's up to you, sir. We're going to go for about 10, 15 more minutes, then we're going to call it an episode, guys. If you're joining us, thanks so much for joining us today. We'll hope to get this back up sometime soon when we can get scheduled and get everyone involved. Oh, he's wanderlusting. Look at him wanderlusting.
Yep, and that's going to give me 3 more points.
Yes, it is.
3.
And you turn over your Wanderlust tile.
Oh, yes. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, might be what everybody wants.
Now everybody can move into, if you want to move into it.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
1, 2. I'll move 3 in there. All right, Jester, your turn.
All right, I will, because there's not much for me to do. I'm going to competition in the reef.
Oh, wow. So you can remove 1 cube? 1 cube.
1 cube. Yeah, 1 cube. And then I have to activate this card, right?
No. Competition doesn't do that. Nope.
Oh.
That's all you do is you remove it. You remove it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep, I got you. Okay. Oh, it's the bottom one, right? I got you.
Yep.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to do evolution. I'm going to score this one right here. So that's 8 for purple, 4 for yellow. And I'm going to have to take the bottom card. Remove one element from Earth that matches a special pawn you don't control. So I'm going to take off one element, seed, grass, or whatever that is, worm. Take any one element from the draw bag that matches a special pawn you do control. I don't have any special pawns and place it on Earth. Take one element from the draw bag that matches a special pawn you do control. Okay, so I'm just going to eliminate one that I don't control, which will be one that I don't control. See.
So you don't own green, you don't own blue, and you don't own
No,
brown.
it's a special pawn. He doesn't own any of them. It's a special pawn. Yeah.
No, it's an element.
No,
Yeah, I don't own.
remove one element of Earth.
I get you. Yeah. The special pawn,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So he can remove any of them.
He can do anything. Yeah, I got you.
He just can't gain one, is all.
Take off.
And he doesn't own one, right? I got you.
I'll take this one off. And that one gets put back in the bag, does it say?
It just says remove.
I'm assuming if it's removed, it
I'm
gets
just
put
gonna-
back in the bag.
I'm going to remove it and set it over here for now. And then we'll figure that one out. And that was that card. So what happened to her? I had a discard.
It's the
sitting here.
discard
Something
pile's up
happened
here,
to it.
actually.
Nothing.
Ah, got it. All right, so everything moves down one. And the one comes out. Uh-oh. Here we go. We got a thing going on here. Did you move your blue hand out of the
Sorry,
way?
I don't zoom in. I just alt it.
I know. When this card enters play, each animal must eliminate one of its species on every tile that matches a terrain type in the competition section.
So reef, sand, and kelp. Oh, frick. So that's this guy. Reef, kelp,
and kelp.
reef, kelp,
Guess what?
reef, kelp, and what was the other one? Sand. I don't have any sand. All right, so I got 3 guys dead. Great.
That's awesome.
Ah,
What was that? Oh, invasive species. Probably have some of them. Looks like a crocodile.
yeah, some kind of shark crocodile thing.
Some kind of reptile. Yeah.
Ah,
All right. Well, I like that. So that was my turn.
yep.
Okay, I am going to Wanderlust again.
Wow. He's just making this a set. It's actually
So
that's
3,
10 points.
I will get 6 more points.
No, you get 10.
Oh,
We got
10.
10.
Yeah, you're right.
You got
10.
4 of the same object. Yeah, 4. Yeah. That was a good
Nice.
move. Sure.
Now, I may have made a mistake. I don't know. Can you choose? So it's well, can you like choose the same tile like more than
I don't see
once
why not.
to score?
The old one you couldn't. Let's look for competition.
Yeah, no, for
Evolution.
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 Sorry.
I think you can do that. I don't think that's a problem. Because that was last round
If
anyways.
that's, if that's the case, I would have done this one up here.
Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering why you weren't 1, 2, 3, 4. I was wondering why you wouldn't
Yeah,
choose that one.
I had it in my head you couldn't do it the same, but I don't know if that's true.
Let's see.
Once the tile has been scored, if you're the active player, you must. Okay, no, that's a card play.
Evolution has exactly one tile on Earth that matches the associated.
Yeah, it doesn't say there's a limit.
Okay, can we rewind that, or you have a problem with that?
I removed
already
the 4
did.
points.
Yeah.
I got rid of the 4 points. I thought I was thinking
Okay.
the same thing. I was thinking, oh, he's going to score this one, then he's going to score the other one. So, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then it was like,
wait a
oh,
minute.
wait
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, they used to have. Remember the little. Remember the little.
Yeah.
The tall pieces that looked really ridiculous.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called.
By the way, who's ever in this one could move into that one too.
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
is true.
It's not just me.
True. Right, because you Wanderlust. Right.
So technically,
Well,
I need to move
actually,
back out because it goes in food order. So that'd be
Right.
Yeah, it'd be reptiles first.
Yep.
I'm going to pass.
Okay, Jester.
I will pass as well.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move in just to get in there.
Jester, you did your thing?
Oh,
Did you
no,
do
no,
it?
he still needs to do his turn. He hasn't done his turn yet.
Who?
Jester.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my turn. I apologize. Okay. I was looking up that rule for us.
Yep.
All right. So I've got one little pawn left, right? Okay. What does domination give me?
Okay, that'll give you a special pawn.
All right. Let's try domination then. Because I like pawns. Pawns are fun.
So which element are you going to try to dominate?
So it's the number of squares that I'm adjacent to it, right? So probably if the kelp forest wouldn't have been removed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go with the. That's a good question. What am I going to go with? Because Mike screwed me over with the snails.
You still have domination.
I'll go with the. So that's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go with the. What is this? Whatever they're called.
The sponges.
So I have 4 adjacent to those 2.
Yeah, but you don't let's read the domination.
Yes. And it's times 1 because you have 1 sponge or 2.
He has 2
You
sponges.
have 2 sponges.
I have 2
So
sponges.
it's 4 times 2. You'd be at 8. And you would take the sponge.
Yep.
All right, I take the sponge. This little token down here. Put it at the 8. And then I take the little marker here. Sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Put that over there, and then put this here.
Yep.
Okay. Sponges.
Okay, I am going to play another one. And I'm going to do evolution again. And I'm going to do this one up here again for another 8. And now I've gone over 20, so I'm going to clone one of my cubes, copy, and paste. And now I have another basic action pawn. Let me make sure I'm doing that correctly. When you have 20 or more victory points, your animal gets one additional basic pawn. And I scored the 8, and now I can take cards 1 or 2. There's up to 1 new species for your gene pool into every tile already containing one. Kind of like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Come on up here, pawns. Species start to populate like rabbits.
That's right. We can still flip the table.
That was this one.
Yep.
And these all come down one. Oh, hold on a second. Evolutions only scores half. So I need to back up.
You would lose 8 points.
Well, I think 12. I think I did it
You've done it 3 times, yeah.
earlier too.
Yeah.
Oh.
And for 80, I'm going to lose 12. I'm back down to 12. And now, Jester, I know you got one of them with me the last round. I think you have to go back.
2. No, 2. Because he got 4, so he goes back 2. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I think that is.
And then you got to get rid of your clone, your pawn again. So if you just want to move it to the side.
Yes, because I moved back to 12. All right, that's corrected. And
well, what do we got here?
Here we go again. When this card is in play, remove all sponge elements from the action display.
Oh, from the action display. Okay, well, that's not that bad then.
Any sponge
I don't see any sponges
anywhere.
Wow, I thought it was going to remove them off the board. That would have just decimated me.
No.
Yeah, I would have thought. I was thinking it was going to be these ones that are out in play. Oh my God, that would have been terrible.
And now gain 1 victory point for each tile occupied contains at least 1 sponge element. Interesting. Okay, that will happen if someone takes them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Jester, this is probably a good spot if you wanted to stop because we can start with.
Yeah, let me save it. Let's go ahead and save it here. We're gonna call this game 1. Okay, and save. There we go. Yeah, so we'll pick it up with Tony. It'll be your go. What can we do to make sure we know it's your turn?
Tony's at the bottom.
Yeah, well, we'll just remember it's a restart. So,
all right, great. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for your comments. If we missed anything or did anything wrong or whatever that we didn't catch. Now, again, this is a learning game, so be nice to us down there. We caught a lot of our issues, and sometimes it takes us a few minutes. So we appreciate every comment we do get, though. And don't forget, GMT is having a sale starting to Tuesday. So if you're looking to pick up Dominant Species, you can head over there and see if they got any available. And a bunch of their other games are coming up on sale too. All their anything in stock that was printed before December is like 40% off, I believe. So it's going to be a good time. Head over to the GMT and yeah. Anything else, guys, before we say goodnight?
Nope, but that is in stock, so that will be on sale.
Oh, it is in stock, even. It's a great game. It's really fun.
I'm enjoying it for sure. Yeah, definitely.
You can also pick up.
I highly.
I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
So I highly recommend it. If you like this type of game, this game's awesome.
Yeah. Dominant Species Marine. They definitely are a lot different. I'm surprised at how different they are. And yeah, this is one of these games that is completely different than his brother game, which is good. It's just good.
It's
all right, everyone.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. And hopefully we'll get this maybe next weekend or maybe some evening this week.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, everybody. Have a good week, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.